Celebrity is relative. In some cases, an individual's fame defies the ages. In other cases, the vast number of them. A person who is famous in his or her own generation is unknown in the next. The celebrities on this list are examples. Many might not know who Douglas Tilden, Ed Doheny, Amor de Cosmos, or Edgar Beale McLean were, although they were famous in their own day. Likewise, celebrity can be local, regional, national, or international. The former rock star Pussy is well known in Russia, but he is less familiar elsewhere. In other cases, celebrity may be both international in scope and timeless in duration. Many people the world over are familiar with Marquis de Sade, Francis Farmer, Ezra Pound, Friedrich Nietzsche, and Mary Todd Lincoln. Whether their fame endures or was relatively fleeting, whether they were known only in their own countries or were celebrated internationally, all the celebrities on this list share the unenviable status of having been declared insane, and each, in his or her own way, is, or was, an intriguing publi. 10. Douglas Tilden, sculptor behind the diary. Douglas Tilden, the sculptor, is violently insane. So read the headline of the March 9, 1901, issue of the San Francisco Call. His descent into madness was more a plunge than a gradual slipping away, according to the newspaper account's subtitle, which advised readers that the sculptor lost his mind unexpectedly in his Oakland home without premonition or signs of decay. Famous throughout the Golden State, sculptor Douglas. The sickness also left him deaf. After graduating from the Institute for the Deaf and Dumb at Berkeley, he accepted a teaching position there. His discovery of his brother's modeling clay led Tilden to try his own hand at sculpture, and, after receiving training by some of Europe's leading sculptors, he became established as such an artist himself. Many of his works are of athletes, as their titles suggest: Tired Wrestler, The Baseball Player, The Young Acrobat, and The Football Players. However, The Bear Hunt depicts a Native American at the mercy of a grizzly. Given his triumph over adversity and his prominence as a sculptor, the California artist's insanity shocked the nation. He was at his father-in-law's home when the tragedy struck. Unable to speak, he was also unable to communicate his thoughts or feelings. Police arrived on the scene just after midnight, and Tilden was transported to the city's receiving hospital, the San Francisco Call article states, where he was confined in the insane ward. 9. Ed Doheny, baseball player after learning the game as a boy playing in a vacant lot in his hometown, Nor. Instead, he was on the brink of madness. During the 1903 season, Carney and Simon wrote, Doheny began exhibiting strange behavior, which was reportedly exacerbated by his consumption of alcohol. Later, he started believing he was being followed by detectives. After he went AWOL from the team, the Pittsburgh Post reported that Doheny was thought to be deranged. The thought proved prophetic, when the baseball player attacked both his doctor and a male nurse and held off a score of Neeg. Amor de Cosmos, premier according to a historical marker, William Alexander Smith, by act of the California legislature, changed his name to Amor de Cosmos, lover of the universe. The fanciful name change is only one of the eccentric acts of both the California legislature and of Amor de Cosmos. De Cosmos had a varied career, during which he was a photographer who captured the likenesses of California miners, the publisher of The British Colonist, now The Times Colonist, an advocate of the unification of Vancouver Island and the rest of the mainland colony, a colonial legislator, a member. In his later years, he became delusional. A San Francisco Chronicle article laments, and a court declared him to be of unsound mind. On July 4, 1897, the 71-year-old's demise was reported by the same paper under a headline as sensational as that of the life of the late publisher turned politic. The caption reads, Dr. Cosmos spoke for 47 hours continuously, without pause, before the British Columbia legislature in 1880. Thanks to Listverse, where I can find new articles and share with you here. Source link is in description. Go and check it out.